What's up, y'all? We are back with Ask the Stamps. We got a new video for y'all from Michelle P. She came and submitted a question. It's a lengthy one, so hold on tight. It's gonna be good. So check this out. All right. So she said, "Hello. I hope y'all are doing well. I've been in a relationship for 12 years with 4 children." She said she went on dates 3 times, yet I've always asked him. Nothing happens. He blames me on about things that he doesn't want to because he always is in a bad place. We have not gotten married. Every time we set a date, something happens. I find out about him flirting with other women on dating sites or porn, yet nothing physical with women, he says. He claims he's no longer on dating sites. Yes, I have trust issues. I've talked with him and go through his phone sometimes. I do excuse him of things that he may not be doing. He locked his phone, but I do understand patterns. And in the month of March, we had a long talk after 2 months of arguing. I told him I have to break this cycle and bring up his past because it's not right for me to do. He agreed and he told me that he isn't the same guy from his past and that she doesn't have anything to worry about, and I truly believed him this time. However, they made plans for vacation with their family to go to Orlando for the summer. Everything was fine. She had a feeling of him watching porn, so she asked him. He got mad about it. He said, I had a feeling about something in his phone, so I would ask him and he would continually say, you won't find anything, and he has nothing to hide. I felt like I was going crazy because the feeling I had, but I let it go, convinced myself that he's not doing anything. Last week, I asked to look through his phone, and on X.com, a verification code came through. I asked him about it, but he said it wasn't him. I asked him 3 more times, and he said, no, I'm letting it go. That same week, I said, is there anything you need to tell me? He said, no. Are you sure? He said, no again. 2 days later, he came to me and said, I can't hold nothing from you. I want to get my family and get married. So they picked the date for May 28th. All right, y'all, May 28th. So then she says, so just something told me once again to look through the phone, and she found out he had been watching porn for 4 months. And he wasn't honest. She said, I've tried to give him the benefit of the doubt to be honest, and he refused. Last night, I had my first panic attack. I'm hurt. I said he don't feel like he was wrong because he states he is a man. I just told him I want to be friends. I'm hurting bad. She was crying all day at work. She said, did she do the right thing? Woo wee,
Woo
wee
wee!
wee. So,
Ugh.
so what you got to say about Michelle P. questions? You think she did the right thing by saying, "Hey, let's be friends. I don't want to do this no more. You messing up and not being honest."
Hmm. I think she did the right thing. I think Michelle did the right thing. Obviously, this guy is dealing with a pornography addiction, and I've been through that as well. I had a pornography addiction as well, and it's something that you need deliverance from. And I think he will need to deal with that before he gets into a marriage.
Mm-hmm.
You know, you don't want to go into a marriage with that. Thank God I was delivered uh shortly before you proposed to me. I was delivered December of 2018, and Corey, you proposed to me in March of 2019. So yeah, I think you definitely need to get deliverance from that before you step into a marriage, because you don't want to bring that into your marriage where you're, having sex
Mm-hmm.
with yourself and unclean spirits when you're masturbating and stuff, and watching that material.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, I think she did the right thing of saying, hey, let's be friends for now. And it may be forever, who knows? But at least for now,
Mm-hmm.
because he's obviously fighting with lust and he has to get that in control.
Yeah, I agree. I just wish he would have said something early on, like this is what's happening, this is going, or if you a man, like you said, just say something early on, so maybe y'all could have dealt with it. Because at the end of the day, we are talking about 12 years. Y'all got 4 kids, so there's no just let's be friends. Like y'all kind of locked in for life, for real, for real. So it would have been nice if he would have just said something earlier. Hey, this is what I be doing. You ain't got nothing to worry about, type thing. But so then y'all can like work on that deliverance, work on getting things together, so that y'all can eventually get married. But I also want to say, because we say this in all the videos too, 12 years is a long time just to be
Woo!
sitting around waiting for somebody to propose. You know what I'm saying? I understand you got like 4 kids and that kind of makes things a little bit more challenging and whatnot. But man, that's a long time. But at some point, you know, we got to have those standards and those different things and be like, I deserve better than this to be sitting here being a baby's mother, you know what I'm saying, and be dealing with these situations. So, like we always kind of say, it sounds like you kind of dodged the bullet a little bit, but yeah, definitely set those priorities and have those standards for yourself because there's definitely something that's better out there for you at the end of the day than waiting for 12 years. That's what I think.
12 years a slave. That's a bad joke. Bad joke. But but yeah, that's a long time. And maybe it might feel like a waste if they end up not being together. But at the end of the day, just because you was with this person for 12 years, it doesn't mean that this is your ordained person and that it's a good fit, just because y'all been together for that long.
I feel it. And to the brother, go ahead and leave that stuff alone. At the end of the day, it just leads to a life of destruction, and it never gets any easier. You keep going down a darker and darker and darker path, and it's just not the way to go. So leave that stuff alone. Keep it moving. It sounds like you had a nice, lovely woman. You got 4 kids and everything else. You got the perfect situation, or had the perfect situation. So I mean, hey, if you want to get that situation back or you want to have something in the future with somebody else, you can't be hiding and doing all this extra stuff. I believe me, I've been there too. I've been watching just like she was to doing what I need to be doing. So it's not a road that you want to go down. It just keeps getting darker and darker at the end of the day. So you want to have real meaningful relationships, not watching screens and doing all types of stuff. Like, get married and be able to do your real thing instead of watching other people do stuff. That ain't the way to go. So go ahead, get that deliverance, seek the Lord, do what you got to do, and just get rid of that stuff. It's not going to be good for you in the long run.
Yeah, because with porn, a lot of people they think that, oh, it's harmless, oh, it's natural, everybody does it.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I'm a man.
It's
Oh,
true.
I'm a human being. I have sexual urges. But really, pornography, it really creates slaves. It's a slave manufacture factory
Mm-hmm.
because just go a couple days without watching your porn. Go a week without watching it. You will be urging. You will be just struggling not to watch that pornography and
It's
not to
true.
masturbate. You gonna be struggling. You gonna be fiending like a crackhead. That's why it makes you a slave. It,
Mm-hmm.
it, it does not let up on you until you do the deed. Okay, and then once you continue to keep watching it, it's going to be a point in time where those unclean spirits that are in pornography, they're going to start to drive you. So
Mm-hmm.
what is driving you? That means they're going to give you the urge to start looking for people to do the acts that you're watching, to do it with them.
Mm-hmm.
So you're gonna start getting on the apps. You're gonna start getting on Craigslist. You're gonna start looking for people to engage in intercourse with.
Mm-hmm.
Because those demons, they start to drive you at one point, and that's when you start reaching out to other people to do your deeds.
Mm-hmm.
So you don't want to play this game. And when you masturbating, you ain't just freaking yourself, you freaking demons. Those are demons that's in that material because that material doesn't belong to the kingdom of God. So what else is gonna go get in this material? Unclean spirit.
Mm-hmm.
That material belongs to the kingdom of darkness. Okay?
It's true.
So you ain't just freaking yourself like you think you are.
Mm-hmm. It's true, and the Lord didn't create you to be freaking yourself neither. That
Mm,
ain't how it's supposed to go. It's, oh, I gotta self pleasure. I'm a man. I'm a woman. I gotta have myself. I gotta have my vibrators and my all this. Forget all that stuff. That is not what the Lord created you for to do.
no.
It's really not. He created the man and the woman to come together when you married to be doing. Like, come on now, y'all. It's 2026. Let's pull it on together. We all been there. I ain't talking from a judgmental place. I've been there too,
Me
doing all
too.
types of stuff that I ain't need to be doing. So I'm coming more from a place of being there, done that, and overcoming
Yes,
and trying to help you overcome too. Because this is not a place to be. And, you so much better than that, and you can be an awesome man, woman, and be everything that the Lord wants for you to be. So
it
it is true.
it is true. It is true. So to sum it all up, what is your final advice to Michelle P?
I think what she did was great. Just keep it moving. You made the choice and the decision. It's better just to keep it moving and not be worrying every second, every day about what he or may be doing and stuff like that. So just keep it moving. Focus on yourself. Focus on your kids and your career and what you got going on, and just continually keep maintaining that connection because that is his kids. But set those boundaries so that if you're truly done with him, just be done with it.
I
What you think?
I agree, and I also think that maybe she should go on a fast
Hmm.
and pray to the Lord and ask Him, "Hey, Lord, what do you want me to do with this situation? Do you want me to move on, and can this be fixed? Can he go get help, and then we can come together in a holy union? What do you want me to do?" And I will also ask them straight up to the Lord, "Hey, remove this person romantically if he is not for me, my Lord, remove them." Because even when I first met you and we were like courting, I told the Lord, I said, remove him. If he not of you, my Lord, and we're not meant to be married, please remove him now, because I didn't want to, do it later and it hurt more.
I
I
feel it.
wanted to do it now, and that was hard because I really liked you.
I feel
But
it.
sometimes you just got to do what's right in the eyes of the Lord, and He knows what's right. He knows what's gonna work and what's not gonna work, and you just got to trust in Him.
It's true. It's true.
Mm-hmm. Woo wee, y'all. That was a toughie. Go ahead and send in your questions.
Yes, and I mean.
Send them in, DM them. You can also send them to our email at stampstv.com@gmail.com,
Mhm.
and in any other platforms we own. Just go ahead and send them in. We'll see them, and we'll do a video and we'll answer them just like we did in this video.
It's true. It's true. And one more thing, 'cause I know Joel go on say something. I know Joel go on say something at the end of the day. If we were to take this to maybe Facebook, YouTube live, if we were live, would y'all come on there and we'll answer these questions live? Is that a better situation? Let us know in the comments. Let us know in the emails, DMs, whatever. If y'all feel like we should do this live or continue on this setup, we open the ideas. We just want to help and do what we can to answer y'all questions. So let us know.
Yeah, let us know. Okay, thanks, babe. All right, y'all. We out.
See y'all.